So they are introducing those one to it, whether single phase or three phase. So don't be scared. They can actually minimize the power consumption that has been introduced. That the power that is coming may not get to the equipment because there's inverter introduced along the line to reduce the power consumption.
Okay, that's right. So now, most of this equipment, because most times when the cooling contractor is the one dealing with projects, the major issue that is always at the center of every conversation is their procurement issues.
Yes.
Good. As an experienced cooling expert, what are those procurement issues that projects usually encounter that delay projects, inflate costs as a result of late procurement or early procurement? Can you give us those issues, those things we face in the procurement process that is always an issue, a big issue, that contractors, clients are trying to avert in most projects?
Okay. With the big challenge, is two things.
Yeah.
One is the availability of fund, maybe from the client end.
Okay.
And that's just the truth. The availability of fund. The second one is availability also of the equipment. You can have the equipment available here, the fund will not be there.
Okay.
And people don't want to break something in and be looking at it.
Okay.
So it's first come, first serve system. So sometimes if you need money and the money is not come forth and the client now have money and I want you to get that thing may not be available in the market. It's
So timing is the major thing.
Exactly.
Timing is the major thing. If you want the equipment to come in early, provisions has to be made early.
Exactly.
And if provisions are made early, what about the issue of offshore issues? The container has issues, the sea and the rest of it.
It's still part of time. If you have your
ample time, if you have an ample time, all this can be sorted.
See, everything is laid out. You have your drawing. You know what? There's something bad if you bring everything in and you have them on ground. I've been to a site like that. When we were doing IA 200 for share in Port Harcourt, and they brought everything before we even move in there. They just show us this is your container. This is it. The only thing we have to do is just safety. Sure, they don't compromise.
They don't compromise.
There's no shortcut there. So
yes.
That is just it. Whatever you need, you just go to your container, open it, and you are working.
Okay.
So
that is noted. We quantity surveyors, once we don't confirm the landing of the equipment, we will not include it in our evaluation. Exactly. So that's a big issue. That's the issue that quantity surveyors usually drag with contractors. We don't want off-site material. We want materials at site. And for the materials to be at site, it has to be included in evaluation. And the material will come with a receipt showing that this particular material belongs to us. Or belongs to the project, or is attached to the project, or is coming with the project name before we can release, we can give evaluation on such a people. So now we are in the era of digital technology. Digital technology, we're talking about AI, we're talking about a lot of them now. So what do you think? How do you think that in this cooling system we can use this digital technology to eradicate working process? To make the working process easier, make the working process more effective, make the working process more streamlined.
Okay, let me look at it from our own side, then I will now come to the field. These days, with the digital technology, you can design how the layout, the route, and this one can only be possible by digital.
Okay. So routing, digital technology will help in the routing of equipment.
Exactly.
It
location,
will help
everything.
So this issue of marking and tracing and establishing lines.
It has helped us a lot. But however, you mentioned something, the relationship between VIO on the road than driver. You know it.
Yeah.
That's how we are seeing QS also. That's it. You understand what I mean?
Yes, I understand.
So we always these people should not know much. No, we see it as we must, hold some, thing to ourselves.
Yeah.
So that's I've not seen it. It will remain.
Okay.
So it will remain.
So now, artificial intelligence can help us in routing.
Yes.
Most of this marking, most of this establishing line and all that will be eradicated. You don't have issue. You don't need to have, even the fishing thing will do. You fish line, to check your line, to check for blockage and all that. So artificial intelligence can eradicate that.
Yes, it helps.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Oye, Engineer Oye, for gracing our show today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming, sir. We want to see more of you in our show, and we want to get more insight about this. All right, thank you so much, Mr. Oye. Thank you. The program you just watched now is a program of Construction Institute. It's our Build Right Advocate Group. In Build Right Advocate Group, we ensure that construction is done the normal way. It's done with the best global practice. It's done in such a way we don't have issues in our construction process. And the guest we just spoke to now gave us an insight into how the cooling system in a building is to be done, how it's to be done, and how it should be done, and the personnel to employ or to deploy in this construction in order to have a good construction. Thank you for following us up on all our social media platforms. Thank you for being with us. Remember, follow us on YouTube. You like, you share, you subscribe. We are all in social media platform. You can like our video. You can spread this news of somebody's already doing something to correct the system, a system that is not working, and to make the system work again. Thank you so much, and see you in our next episode. Thank you.